Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall says 7:28 on Saturday evening. Back with a couple for tomorrow. After a long day in front of the television, laptop and phone watching the racing. I watched the Maidan meeting on Maidan television on the laptop live. Didn't know what they were saying, but there was great pictures all through. Spectacular meeting, and I've never seen fireworks display like at the finish. I hope a lot of you seen it. It was, and I lived in America for a while and seen a lot of stuff, even at the Super Bowl and whatever, but nothing compared with that today. It was absolutely awesome. Great day's racing. Back Ryan Moore in a couple of races, second and fourth, and then he wins two. Delighted for the American horse that he was riding. The trainer used to be a national hunt jockey in England not too long ago as well, so he's plying his trade in America now, and he won on Broome. Gave it a great ride to get up to beat the boys in blue, Shishkini. Frankie, the big day, Lord North, 3 in a row. Backed it last year and the year before, didn't back it this year. I thought maybe at 7 that he might be getting on, and looking back at, he never looked as good as winning his prep run. He was second in it last year and he won it this year by 3.5. So he's in better form this year than other years. And John Gosling is one of my favourite trainers. The Japanese had a great day, great winner in the World Cup. Pity James Doyle didn't win it for the Christophers, but have to hand it to the Japanese. They're actually taking the world over on the flat. I'd love to see them coming with more to Ireland and England in the near future. We had there was only one horse that didn't get a run for its worth at all. I finished 7th or 8th, and it was Inime. Got off to a slow start and at a stayer. But we'll pick up money with that, I think, again, especially in England during the summer. That'll be running some of the small cup races, I'd say. We had a winner in England, 100 to 30 last night, into 9 to 4, won well. What was that, Jungle Jack? And the other one never ran a yard at all. Haggis, first time in a while that I didn't back one of his horses that comes over from England, or tipped it up. And it drifted as well. So, but the star of the day, without a doubt, was Equinox. I nearly forgot about it. And I thought when he jumped out in front, I was saying different tactics today. Why is that? He'll never stay going at that pace. But stay going he did. The world is his oyster now. Don't see him coming to Royal Ascot later this year. But that pace for 1.5 miles and winning on the snaff is absolutely brilliant. And thank you very much to 365 who super boosted him out to 7 to 4. Maximum bet was 50 quid, but we availed of it. So all in all, a great day's racing. Someplace I might attend next year if I can. On to tomorrow. Couple of bus horses. This is a horse, the Devilscoachman, notebooked after winning in Galway by the Stig last year, and I backed him a couple of times. He fell in the Drinmore. Somebody asked today there where was the Stig on holidays. The Stig is, when Cheltenham is over, he puts so much form or studying the form lines from last August and everything, and it takes him a week or two to recover, I think. He's like a man that gets the boot from a woman after 10 years gone out in a relationship. It takes him a week or two to recover, but hopefully we'll have him back for the big meetings again. He's well worth listening to. This won the last day. It won a grade 3, and Hock Deep ground is its forte. Where are we here? Yeah, this is him here in he's in 4th place
Remedies
there.
third for the first time in the race, and then the Devilscoachman. Straightening for the final 2 fences, and the Finlay Ford at Nace. Grade 3 novice chase. Chemical Energy comes up to the long-time leader, Am I Right? Right in behind them both are Millie's and
He got that in the stewards' room afterwards. Careless riding from Paul Townley. He came across, and the other one came across then again in front of him. He loves heavy ground, and heavy ground is heavy ground, I'll tell you, in Limerick. He opened up 7-4 last night, and he opened up, he's what there, 11-8 now. There's a lot of prizes not up, I don't know why this evening, but I hope he goes well tomorrow. Grande Bella is no slouch, but I think conditions and the distance suits tomorrow. Another horse, a bus horse, short price as well, but opened up 9-4 earlier. Probably that Cyclop won't run because that won today. But they should have that 7 or 8 to 1 now, because if you're taking the price at 6-4 and a horse is 7-2, you're going to have a strong rule 4. But Revels Hill is a dour stare. They ask has what gears is the horse. This is just the one gear. It won a 3.5 mile race in Taunton last March. Soft ground, beat the Two Amigos. Rated 129 that day, and the Two Amigos went on to win the Welsh National there at Christmas. It's still staying on at 2 miles 5 in Ascot. I tipped him up and backed him the time in Sandown, and it still wasn't fair enough for him. He just couldn't get going in time. Similar to this now, he's about 8th or 9th as we watch this here on the finish, and gets up to finish 3rd. But he's, I'd say, about 9th place now in the race at this point.
Moon is running a blinder. He's closed up on them. It is in 5th place. Then Phoenix Way. Nocte Velardes has lost his place and being driven. Then Revels Hill. One True King is staying on from the back. Dorking Lad behind him. So they're turning into the home straight, and Riders on the Storm is being joined on the outside by Cap du Nord and Jack Tudor, who seems to be full of running, with Neon Moon likewise, with Philip Armstrong on the outside as they cross 2 out, and Neon Moon hit that. Danny Kirwan has brought down Dorking Lad, went out of contention. Both horses and jockeys up on their feet okay. The final fence coming up. Cap du Nord coming down towards it now, beginning to assert his superiority. Got in a bit low, but he's 2-3 lengths clear now, Cap du Nord. And Jack Tudor is driving Cap du Nord out to an easy win here in the end. Christian Williams lands a big pot here at Ascot as Cap du Nord goes on to win for the Council.
I thought we might get the prices look better earlier on, 7-4 and 9-4. So for some people that don't like shorties, just chance doing a double and hope that it comes in. The 3 miles 6, as I said, and will be, it's Devon Stairs, it's Dower Stairs it should be. There's a great race in the 2:15 at Limerick, a Mayor's Hurdle. We backed a horse the last day, Della Casa Lunga. This opened up 6-1 a while ago. I didn't get the 6, I got 4s though. I was into 5-2, I see now. I said before around the last day I'd have preferred if it had been farther, I'd be more confident. But it showed a good turn of foot from the point where we come into the race here now.
Whittaker is the back marker, very much in touch as they arrive at the second last flight. Purse price from Idealda to Bird, pushed up on the outside to try and challenge Della Casa Lunga. Slipstream for the home turn by my gaffer as these break away from Whittaker. Della Casa Lunga strikes the front on the final bend, goes on from Purse price, Idealda to Bird, my gaffer, and Whittaker on the run towards the final flight. And coming away is, in the diamond colours, Della Casalung and Philip Enright have shot 5 clear of Idealda to Bird. My gaffer Purse Price is tied up, and at the last Della Casalung is safely over from Idealda to Bird. My gaffer in third, a mistake by Purse Price, who's got weary, and then Whittaker well spaced out in these closing stage.
Showed a good bit of boot there to pull away. Now this is a good little race. That Walk with Paul was 3rd last time out behind Corbett's Cross, and found a 50, and that was over 2 miles. Distance will suit. Does a good class. Deeply Superficial won in Galway. Needed the hill for a bit of stamina to pull away from Law Ella. It was over in Sandown the last day. It was a grade 2. It was beaten 30 lengths, but You Wear It Well went on to win the Mayor's Novice Hurl. That was over 2.5. I'm just hoping that we might have enough boot to pull away from it, but I wouldn't be as confident as about the other two. For some people, I'm saying I'll do a treble. I'd prefer to see someone doing a double and a single here, or else a Trixie or something like that. Naas tomorrow faced the Puckhouse that won a couple of times for us, is out tomorrow, but it's the first run and he's gone up 23 or 24 pounds. He's in the, I should have wrote down, face the Puckhouse 5-1. We might give him a run, although he's carrying bottom weight and he will like the going. There's an inspection there in the morning. In the 2 o'clock, I thought, there's a good bit of money for Magical Vision. Half Nuts seems to be laid out for this race. It was behind Magical Vision when the last clashed in the last day of the meeting there in Naas in November. It's only 3/4 of a length behind it. It has had a run, a prep run after moving yards, and he won today with something similar. The horse that won a minute. God, my mind is blank when I need it. But it had a prep run in Dundalk as well, similar to this. This had won at the track 3 times already for when it was with Sheila Lavery. Naas, 17th of October 2021 over 6 furlongs, and then 8th of May and the 23rd of August. One also in Navan, so it likes the Meath air. Or Kildare. Meath. I'm either. Anyway, I'll go. I might, I'm supposed to go for a pint somewhere, and I might go to Limerick tomorrow. That's the plan. So, bash the bookies over and out. Oh, there's a few newcomers on the bus. Martin Lee, Tim O'Sullivan from the Rebel land, or as Neil Tobin might say, down in Langerland, and Franz Herfleck. And if I've missed anyone, I'll try and get you again on Monday night. Bash the bookies over and out.